Testing, Mike. All right, good morning, and welcome to another session of Sage Business Cloud Accounting. Now, this session will be dedicated to a review of what we have done in the past, and that includes the chart of accounts, the banking module, inventory module, suppliers, and customers. Now, this is going to be a more concise video, and you'll be able to relate better with this. All right. So, like we have mentioned in the past, the accounts module consists of the chart of accounts and all the entire ledgers. The entire ledgers in a typical accounts, company account is what is referred to as the chart of accounts. And your chart of accounts, as you have already known, can be separated into 4 different areas. And these 4 different areas, or in other words, you can classify them into 6 different segments. 6 different segments or 6 different classes. And this includes your assets, your liabilities, your income, your expenses, your cost of sales, your equity, and that makes them 6. At the same time, within your assets, you have your fixed assets and your current assets. Fixed assets and your current assets. Your fixed assets and your current assets. All right. How do you create an account? Take note. If you create any ledger wrongly, then you have missed out the entire account, because whatever accounts that you have created, whatever class you have allocated to a particular ledger will determine the reporting for that particular ledger in the final reports. And so when you want to create a new accounts ledger, you go to add an account, click on add an account. You use the add an account menu when you are adding a new accounts ledger. An accounts ledger, like I mentioned, includes fixed assets, current assets, liabilities, equity ledgers, and the rest of them, expenses, cost of sales. All right, so you can always create a new account. Let me call this electrical repairs, or on the other hand, I will call this repairs and maintenance. Your use of grammatical expressions has to be constant so that they follow a particular pattern. All right, repairs and maintenance is an expense, so which means you need to know what you are creating. Expense. All right, so let's see. Yes, I can see expenses. All right. Description, you can say all repairs and maintenance, including building repairs, electrical repairs, and others. Now, the essence of having this description is to be able to, for third parties who are not part of the setup process, to understand those ledgers and understand what the ledgers represent. And when you have new staff, it is important that they look at your chart of accounts. Looking at your chart of accounts will also enable them to understand the ledgers better. We have an opening balance date right here. And once that has been done, I always click on save. Once you click on save and new will definitely open a new page for you. But if you just want to save this particular account and close it, you click on save. All right, so if I search repairs, All right. Yeah, this is it. This is the one I just created with the description and the category and the name. So that's how you create an account. All right. Now, from this accounts menu, you can also create an item account. You can also create a bank account. Now you don't create those ones from the normal normal accounts creation menu, because there is need for them to report appropriately in the accounts. So, for example, if it's a bank, you can click on add a bank, put the bank name, Access Bank, MEMPH. Okay. Category, that is what if you categorize your bank accounts. Default payment method most times is always card, or whichever one option you select. All right, bank name, you can call it Access Bank 2, Access Bank 1. Okay, let me use this money point, MFB. Okay, then if you have the account number, you can include it, the branch name, the description. Once you have that, then click on save. Good. So if you click on money points, yeah, the all list of accounts. Okay, so you can also create an item account, which is an item of inventory. All right, so that is how to create an account. That's how to create an account on Sage Business Cloud Accounting. Don't forget the category. This category is very important, because this category will determine where that account will report, be it an income or an expense. Now let's create an income account. That's a sales account. Don't forget, like I mentioned earlier, that your grammatical method of creating accounts also has to be sequential. And so the situation where you are creating income, ambulance services, income, lab services, and you want to create the next one, it now says uh, doctors consulting dash income. It has become inconsistent. And so, irrespective of the fact that it's accounting, then you still have to, there should be a level of consistency. There should be a level of consistency in the whole creation process. Okay, so I'm putting income, ambulance services. I can't categorize, and you can see the system is already correcting me. Income ambulance services is an income ledger. So let's look for income. This other income, sales. Income is sales. All right. So let's click on save. Save. All right. So ambulance. Now you can see income ambulance services. Sales. All right. So that is creation of an account. If you have any question, feel free to get back to me on 00669085563 or Dowlit Associates at outlook.com or moag@dowlitassociates.com. Thank you very much.